Thank you, Stephen. Now, I'm here with Quinton Christensen from NV Access, and I've got to say, I spoke to Matt and Ryan from Vispero today about JAWS, and to be fair and unbalanced, of course I've got to talk about NVDA, my other favorite screen reader. See how I did that, Stephen? That's very nice. Quinton, what can you tell me about NV Access? What have you been doing here at CSUN?
Thanks for having me. We presented a session here at CSUN that went really well. We've been in meetings, been to other sessions, wandering the exhibit hall, so yeah, it's a busy week.
And of course, I've seen lots of rumors recently about NVDA and AI.
Yep.
Now, what can you tell us about that?
Yep, so AI in fact isn't brand new to NVDA. We've had add-ons which have incorporated AI since 2019, at least when I looked back through. So, particularly for image description is one of the big ones, obviously, and they're definitely popular. So, one of the things that we did talk about in our session and have mentioned recently in our roadmap are that we are looking into incorporating an AI-based image description into NVDA. It's something that we're starting to look at, so it's not going to be in NVDA 2025.1, but it's definitely something that we're looking at.
Yeah, so you mentioned the roadmap there. Is there anything else?
Yes, absolutely. So we've got quite a few things that are coming. One of the things which will interest a lot of our add-on users will be a secure add-on runtime. So that will ideally mean an end to the breaking 0.1 releases that that people dislike. So
understandably so.
Exactly.
Of course, add-ons are so important, right? There's some great add-ons out there, and the add-on manager was a great addition as well. Is there any updates coming to that?
Yes, there are. So and coming back to something that is concretely coming in 2025.1 is automatic add-on updates. So we recently introduced the ability to detect when there are add-ons and notify you, and now we'll take the next step and be able to have them updated automatically.
Fantastic.
Yep.
So what is going on at NV Access? Is there any other projects you're looking at, or is there any other direction you're looking at going?
Yep, sure. So let's see. Looking at what is coming in 2025.1, we were hoping to have a beta out today or this week, but we didn't get there, and we didn't want to push one out just as we were running off to CSUN. So there will be one out soon. And we have a mailing list now you can subscribe to find out when that comes out. But things that are coming in that beta and 2025.1 include NVDA Remote. You now won't need an add-on. It's going to be built into NVDA itself.
Oh, fantastic. So for people that don't know what that is, explain it a little bit?
Yep, NVDA Remote allows you to connect to and control another computer with NVDA itself. So it's useful for teaching, for tech support, for any of those things that you might otherwise want to control another computer for.
Yeah, of course, and there's just so many uses for that. And I have used it before, and it was a very successful add-on. Mm-hmm. But I think you've added the add-on manager, which did simplify things a lot. But I think a lot of people may have been put off by having to install an add-on in the first place to access this. So having this as part of the native NVDA is a good move, obviously.
Absolutely, it's something that we've definitely been asked about. So we've got support for math in PDF files, so you'll be able to read math better in PDF files now. In Firefox, you'll be able to report highlighted text when a URL with a text fragment is visited. I really couldn't think of an easier way to write that, but but it's when you do a search on Google, for instance, and it comes up with a quote from a web page. When you go to that web page, that text visually will be highlighted.
Oh, very nice.
And the focus will jump, or at least visually will jump to that point. NVDA will now follow that and report that for you. at least in Firefox, and I believe that's going to be coming in Chrome in time as well. Let's see, you can report current page link destinations, improved font format reporting in LibreOffice.
Wow, okay.
Keep the display on during sale or braille reading, which is one which snags people when they're, say, reading a long web page and just letting it read to them, and the display goes, you haven't been using me for a couple of minutes, so I'm going to turn off now. Yeah. and then that can kill the speech. And rate boost and language detection are now in SAPI 5 as well. So
very nice.
They've previously been just for eSpeak and OneCore, and so now you'll be able to do them in SAPI 5.
That's amazing. Okay, I just think the work you're doing on NVDA is just so impressive every time. Now, what about training materials? Is there any more work going on that?
There is. So we've recently updated basic training for NVDA, so our main module, and so that's available now. We've also last year updated the Word module, and I'm currently working on Excel. So
that's a lot of work to do.
It is a lot of work to do, and we've also updated in the process of getting out there, our certification. So you can become an NVDA certified expert. That's been around for a while, and we've just updated that for 2025.
Right.
Yep. And let's see, that's where we're at with training and
that's amazing.
Certification.
How many people took up that certification, by the way? Have you got a rough figure there?
Let's see. So I have issued some 500 and something certificates to people.
Yeah.
So that's been a great take up by people, and I know we've had a lot of students, for instance, who've taken it up as something, to prove their skills for searching for work.
Yeah, so it's a great addition to a CV, right?
Absolutely.
Along with others, of course, but yeah, absolutely fantastic. Well, again, Quinton, thank you so much for joining me today, and keep up the great work on NVDA.
You're most welcome. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.